Welcome everybody. So we're doing the 2024 Handbook Review for the SHSAT. We did Form A, PEMDAS Order of Operations, so we're going to do the Order of Operation questions from Form B. Just want to make a note that all these videos have links available to them at GregsTutoringNYC.com/SH-handbook-reviews. That's the boldface that you see at the bottom there. All right, so we did the A already, Form A, so we're going to do the Form B PEMDAS questions. All right, so let's jump into it. Okay, so this one is involving mixed numbers. That normally has its own idiosyncrasies. The killer, the part that traps a lot of students is these minus signs. Minus signs are basically evil, and so we need to accommodate for them. So we have 3 and something, minus 1 and something, minus, and then parenthesize minus something. So these two cancel themselves out, so to speak, and we basically get plus 4.5. Okay. At this point, the problem becomes a common denominator issue because we have fourths, thirds, and halves. So if we convert each of those to twelfths, this becomes 3 and 3/12. The next one is minus 1. So this 12ths here, we're going to have 8/12, and then plus the 4 and 6/12. Right, so we can do the number parts, or we could do it separately. We can stack them. This is reasonable enough to just do it. So we have 3, minus 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6. So right there, we've ruled out A and B as possibilities. It seems very unlikely the answer is D. So just kind of put that there and double check it at the end. So we subtracted the whole number parts. We're going to do the fraction parts. We have 3/12 minus 8/12 is minus 5/12. And from that, we're going to subtract 6/12. So that's 1/12. So the answer would be C there. All right, so this one's pretty straightforward. Again, there's a multitude of ways to do this. We could have changed them all to 12s first and then did the thing. We could have maintained the 2 minus signs there for the 4. It's all fun and games, and that's what we're really looking for it to do there. All right, I think the second one on here was 103. So there's only 2 really strictly PEMDAS questions on this exam, and then we'll go do another topic and another video after this. All right, so these traditionally / theoretically should be some of the easiest questions on the exam. However, my experience is that these are the ones that everybody makes silly errors on. So these are not really grade level questions, but they become nuanced with the idiosyncrasies and little spin-offs on them. And they're requiring you to know rules that you're supposed to know. So that's why these are still on the SHSAT. A lot of them say, why are these here? Because everybody gets them wrong. So they're still math that you need to know. And it looks like we're never going to get to 103. All right, here we go. All right, so this is involving exponent rules you need to know, obviously involving PEMDAS. So PEMDAS, if we do exponents after parentheses, and if we make a precedence table with the order of operations, exponents is higher up there. So we're going to evaluate the exponents first, and then we can all see there's nothing left but addition after that. So 0 to the third means 0 times 0 times 0. So that's just 0. So basically, we can throw it out. Okay, 4 to the 0, well, x to the 0 is 1, so that's just 1. Okay, I'm going to skip the middle term for a second. So these are the 2, actually, let me talk about it. These are the 2 that gets everybody going whacked out. So if I have a base to a minus exponent, that's equal to 1 over the base to the positive exponent, or we just put b to the e. So an example is that if I have 5 to the minus 1, that's equal to 1 over 5 to the 1, or just 1/5. All right, so if I have 5 to the minus 2, that's equal to 1 over 5 squared, or 1 over 25. All right, so that means 2 to the minus 1 is 1 over 2. Okay, we're going to drop down the sign, drop down that sign. And this here means we're squaring minus 1. Minus 1 times minus 1 is 1. All right, so then our answer is 2.5 because we get 1 plus 1 is 2 plus the half is that. All right, so this one was pretty straightforward, but it does require you, each of those 4 little terms there required you to know different exponent rules. One's to the power of 0, one is to the power of a negative number, the other is a negative number squared, and the other is 0 to powers. All right, so that's what you guys need to figure out and know for that part, okay? All right, peace, y'all. More pods coming.